Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. After recognizing the pilot's voice during takeoff, a woman cried the whole flight and wouldn't get off until she met him. No one knew why until the pilot came to greet her. Linda hadn't never flown before, but this flight made her sad. She sat by the porthole and pretended that everything was fine. She couldn't stop the tears from running down her face any longer. She cried quietly as she thought about the graves of her parents, which she would visit in 5 hours. The pilot's announcement broke the silence, and she thought she knew his voice. "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to have you on board." When Linda heard his voice, she was startled and started crying even more. "Ma'am, do you need help with anything?" After seeing Linda, 39, cry for a long time, a flight attendant asked, "What's wrong?" "No, I'm fine." But Linda was not okay. She kept hearing the pilot's voice crying like a child over and over again. "I've been waiting 20 years to hear this from you," the pilot said. The worker asked, "Ma'am, do you want some water?" Linda was sobbing so hard that people around her could hear her. Some people laughed, but others looked worried, which got the attention of the stewardess. "No, I'm fine," I said. "Okay, ma'am. Do you need help with anything else? Why do you cry?" Linda wouldn't say anything. She turned her back to the window and looked out. She said, "I can't wait to meet him." The curious worker asked again, "What, ma'am? Would you stop bothering me?" Linda fumed. "Leave me alone, please." She kept crying the rest of the way. After seeing how angry she was, nobody cared to know why. 5 hours later, the plane landed, and everyone got off except for Linda. The flight attendant saw that the woman wasn't moving, so she walked over to her. "Ma'am, the plane has touched down. Do you need help carrying your bag?" "No, I won't come down. I have to watch the pilot. I won't leave this spot until I see him." The flight attendant didn't know how to handle the situation. "What is it, ma'am? When the plane lands, you can't stay on it for a long time. Please, you need to get off the boat now. I told you I'd like to meet the pilot. It's important." Linda begged, "Please try to understand." "Okay, I'll let him know. Here, please wait." As soon as she saw the pilot come out of the cockpit, Linda started to cry even more. He smiled as he walked up to her, but his smile disappeared when he saw her. I have nothing to say to you," he yelled as he turned around and got ready to leave the plane. "They'd be proud of you, just like I was when I heard your voice for the first time when this plane took off," Linda said. "Alex, please don't go yet. I apologize. Please don't punish me." Alex stopped and asked Linda, "How do you still know my voice?" Without turning around. "I could pick out your voice from a crowd of 1 million people. I love you so much, Alex." Alex said, "I've been waiting for years to hear this from you. All you had to do to clear things up was say these words. Why did it take you so long to say sorry?" Alex was Linda's younger brother, and he had always wanted to be a pilot. But their father never liked him being ambitious and made fun of him all the time instead. Alex's father told him, "I'm not going to spend a dime on you so you can waste it at an air academy." Those were the last words Alex heard from his father. Their parents died soon after in a car accident, and when the dust settled, Linda got some money from them. The will also said that until Alex turned 18, she would be in charge of his share. Alex thought that he could use his inheritance to go to school and then to the Air Force Academy, but Linda said no. "We could buy a nice big house and a car with this money." When Alex asked about his share, she said, "Why do you want to waste it when you know you're not going to be a good pilot?" Alex was so angry that he told Linda to keep all of the money and moved in with his grandparents. "I don't even want to see you. Get all the cash. I will reach my goal on my own. Goodbye." For a number of years, Linda and Alex's relationship was tense. At one point, Linda felt bad about cutting ties with him, so she called him a year ago to say she was sorry. But Alex hung up on her as soon as he heard her voice, and all Linda heard from him was a simple, "Hello, who is this?" When she heard his announcement on the plane, it was that same voice that made her cry. "I no longer want to talk to you. I'm going," Alex said, bringing Linda back to the present. "Alex, please give me a chance. Please, I'm here to see where my parents are buried. Come with me, please. They would be watching us from heaven, and they'd be proud of you." Linda begged Alex to listen, but he didn't. He didn't look back as he left the plane with his back to her. Linda got off the plane and waited for Alex, but he never showed up. This made her feel sad and hurt. She took a taxi to her parents' graves to mark the 20th anniversary of their deaths. She felt heavy and sad. "Oh my God, I can't believe this." She spoke more slowly as tears came. She yelled Alex and ran to him. He was standing by where their parents were buried. "I forgive you, Linda. Don't talk about things that happened a long time ago." I'm done with it, and I want you to be done with it too, okay? Linda cried happy tears as she hugged Alex. They put wreaths on the graves of their parents and stood there in silence for a while. Alex said, "Let's go home," and invited Linda to come to his house. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in next time for more amazing stories.